even 165 pounds.
Nice that Ray weighed in at 65. Now I'm not only fighting a old welterweight, but an old fat welterweight. Thank you.
Good right hand by Leonard. Lalonde is hurt. Lalonde backs up against the ropes. Leonard landing at will. Accompanied by most of the men who have been with him since the beginning of his professional career back in 1977. Sugar Ray Leonard begins to enter the ring. Only 2 fights in the last 6 years and 9 months. One of them, the 9-round technical knockout of Kevin Howard in Worcester, Massachusetts in 1984. And then in 1987, on April 6th, the victory many regarded as the greatest, certainly one of the most unexpected of his or anyone else's career, the 12-round decision over Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
And it's because of his inactivity as well as his age and the fact that he's moving up in weight that there have been declining odds in Las Vegas. What started out as a 4-to-1 fight in favor of Leonard is now 2.5 to 1.
34 wins. The only loss to Roberto Duran was avenged. 24 knockouts. And of course, world championships in 3 separate weight classes coming into tonight. He has the chance tonight to win titles awarded by the WBC in 2 more weight classes, which would give him an unprecedented total of 5. And there is Donny Lalonde as he prepares to make his second defense of the title he won from Eddie Davis when the two were matched for the title which had been vacated by Thomas Hearns and which he later defended in Trinidad against Leslie Stewart.
A lot of perseverance and a little luck have launched him in to a $5 million payday.
31 wins, 2 losses, 26 knockouts. The losses, a 6-round decision to Wilbert Vampire Johnson in Winnipeg back in 1981. And he was knocked out by a fighter named Willie Edwards in May of 1985. Tale of the tape, the number to which most people pay a lot of attention is the age of Ray Leonard, 32 years old. Perhaps more significant, though, his weight. He weighs 165 pounds. He was 158 for Hagler in April of 1987, so he enters here 7 pounds heavier than ever before. Lalonde has usually weighed closer to 175 in his bouts, but he says this weight of 167 is more natural for him.
And here is our punch stat profile of the fighters, how many punches they throw, how busy they are. As you can see, Leonard much more the active or accurate puncher, Lalonde presumably the heavier puncher. Obviously not much of a jab for Lalonde, landing 2 out of 35 in that particular fight. He uses it for radar so that he can throw his right behind it. In fact, because he doesn't have a left, he had to develop that devastating right that got him here.
This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Super Middleweight and Light Heavyweight Championships of the World. Introducing, in the red corner, fighting out of Potomac, Maryland, weighing in at 165 pounds, with a professional record of 34 wins, 1 defeat, with 24 KOs. He is the holder of 3 different world titles in 3 weight divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Sugar Ray Leonard. And in the blue corner, fighting out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 167 pounds. His professional record consists of 31 wins, 2 defeats, with 26 KO. He is the WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Donny, the Golden Boy, Lalonde.
I gave both of you guys respect and judgment. I'm costing you right now. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands, good luck.
There are 2 scenarios that this fight might follow. One was the recent Spinks-Cooney fight in which the smaller man just hit the bigger, slower man from every angle, wore him down, and finally stopped him as much from exhaustion as from concussion. The other fight was the famous first fight between Johansson and Patterson, in which the right hand of Johansson just went splat and knocked Patterson out.
Early action finds Lalonde throwing 3 left jabs, make it 4. He has yet to land. He tried a right to the body. So far, Leonard is looking and waiting.
That right landed to the body, and that's the right idea. Dig down to that body.
That's the chopping overhand right that Lalonde hopes to do damage with. And he's trying to prove right now that he can, in fact, make the left jab right hand in the round. Leonard appears content so far just to size Lalonde up, get a feel for what he might do. The left jab, considerably more effective than we have been given reason to believe.
Told the fight is light.
Leonard going to the body, but it was a lunge.
So I got to say, it wasn't the fighter saying he wasn't going to use the left hand. All the so-called experts were saying he doesn't have the left hand at all.
Leonard lands the left hand to the cheek of Lalonde.
That was a good exchange there.
Now they begin to mix it up inside for the first time. And Leonard landed a jab as the round came to a close, but so far it was Donny Lalonde who was the initiator of the action. The initiator of the action.
As he promised, he feels that if he can keep Ray busy, he'll tire in the late stages of the fight.
Just keep pumping it now. Slide away from him a little bit more. So line him up real good now. Stay your ground one time and nail him with that right hand. Real good when he coming at you. See how he jabs at you with off balance? Catch him off balance. Don't catch him in the middle. When you make a mistake, you got to come at him.